Hey y'all, this is Porty 1119 with Headframe Hunters coming to you from Socorro County, New Mexico. You have no idea how happy it makes me to be able to say that, because I just took a mining job a couple hours from here, so this is right about my backyard. We're here at the Wagon Wheel Claim Group. I'm going to stop short of calling it a mine, because it never really reached the quantity of production to be called anything more than a prospect. It was primarily lead, zinc, copper, silver, polymetallic prospect. We're sort of in the foothills of the Magdalena mountain range. Magdalenas were particularly known for being a lead zinc district, though there was a fair amount of copper, silver, gold mined there as well. The information I've got says that there were prospect pits, a couple shafts, a small adit here. This would have been the adit that was put in, so it has now collapsed. The timbers in there would have been the portal structure. It looks like it's eroded shut. And take a look at the waste dumps up here. So this claim group, the geology of it is unique because it's about a hill that's maybe 100 feet tall by 200 or 300 yards in diameter. That may have been a volcanic hotspot underneath it at one point. That caused mineralizing fluids to intrude up through pre-existing jointing. Oh, what have we here? Looks to be a small adit, or a prospect adit. Try and see how far in that goes. I'd be surprised if it runs in more than 50 feet. Yeah, more than 50 feet. Hell, it ends 10 feet back in. Another prospect pit here. Not sure if that went underground at all. The roads continue up the wagon wheel in sort of a spiral pattern. Another prospect. And somewhat of a inclined shaft type opening, maybe 15 feet deep. Got another short inclined adit just by that shaft opening. And up here is what looks to be the final opening at Wagon Wheel. There's a marker up on the top. That almost looks like a grave marker, so won't be disturbing that. So I'm not sure how well it shows up on video here. This is a grab sample from Wagon Wheel. We got a copper mineralization, maybe malachite, and iron stained microcrystalline quartz. So I can definitely see why, if that was found on surface outcroppings here, why this deposit would warrant some prospecting and pitting. I don't think it was economic given the methods of the time, which I believe was the late 1800s to turn of the century. But it wouldn't surprise me if the bulk ore grade here was sufficient to make a go of it with modern equipment, but you'd only get about a year's worth of mine life out of it. Wouldn't be worthwhile unless you had a mill someplace else. There's not enough money in the ground here to justify building a mill. So just when we thought that we were about finished at the Wagon Wheel Group, come around the corner and find this. I go ahead and throw another rock down you there so y'all can tell about how deep it is. Landed on a timber. I figure it's, I don't know, 50, 60 feet deep. And there's some additional pitting up there. That was unexpected. I'll reach out and see if y'all can see anything. I can't. But it looks
we need
like
a selfie stick.
Yeah, the only appropriate use for a selfie stick. Apologize for the video on out of focus there.
Hang on, do you want me to get down there?
No.
This part is still okay.
No.
No squatting?
No.
Alright.
This is a...
Nice head frame.
Yeah, they bolted it together. Round nails. This is not that old. Did a pretty good job for it for a little shaft like this. Shiv wheels would have been up here. Oh wow, they're running steel cable here. Yeah, that was a serious little head frame. There might be some workings down there. You don't go to that kind of trouble for a little nothing burger prospect pit. There's probably a drift level off of it.
easier than this way.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably a little pit.
A lot of little veins throughout the rock, but you'd have to get a lot to get just a little bit.
Yeah, little stringers.
Uh-huh.
So the prospect pits are generally trending east-west like this. Makes me think that they believe they intersected a east-west vein system and then drove that adit and sunk that shaft to try and exploit it at depth. That's just another prospect pit. Continuation of the road. And I got another waste dump. Got a critter in there of some sort. Maybe a jackrabbit. Yeah, another little shaft. These are very deep. So no mention of Wagon Wheel would really be complete without looking at the old Strozzi Ranch, which is this complex here. I used to own this land before it became national forest, and there's some claims up that away that bear the family name. If I had to guess, it's probably been abandoned since the 50s. But it's there's still a good bit of ranching out here. Wish folks hadn't shot up the old house though.